I almost drowned, he almost drowned. It was such a crazy experience.
This week we thought that we would try a brand new format. Well, that's because I really wanted to vlog when we were in Kourtaliotiko Gorge, but it was really very windy.
Yeah, it was just so crazy. There was so much wind. He had his hair all nicely styled, nicely waxed. The minute we left, we got out of the car, everything was gone. His hair was a mess. My bun came out. It was just way too much wind. We could not film us talking.
We decided to visit Kourtaliotiko Gorge is because we know that Crete is very famous for its natural beauty, but we didn't want to visit those very touristy areas, so we sort of settled with Kourtaliotiko.
When we left our apartment, the four of us, we just ventured out thinking that, you know, there would be proper entrance, a proper parking spot, proper signage, proper everything, right? But no, when we got there, it's literally in the middle of a highway.
Yes.
It's just little crevices where you just park your car right beside the highway while other cars are just speeding past. It's just so crazy because the minute we opened our car door, we felt like the car door was going to just get whisked away in the wind.
Trying to hold the camera, I was using the neck strap technique, like pulling it to the max. But as you can see from the clip, I was just struggling to keep it stable.
At that point in time, it was just too much wind for us to think straight, so we were just veering off course, just veering towards wherever we felt like going.
Again, the wind is really very strong, so I would advise you to stay on the pavement. Alright, don't venture off. If you want to venture off, please be very careful. 3 points of contact at any one time. Enough talk about the crazy wind. It gets a lot more manageable once you're at the lower levels. We'll explore a total about 3 paths in the gorge. So the first path basically brings you to like the overhead view of the entire fountain. It's just like it ends off in the bridge area. I didn't really record that area because it's just very insignificant in my opinion.
We walked down the second path. That was a very interesting path.
Yes.
We had to walk through a lot of rocks and a lot of stones, but at the end of that, there was a whole like little lake where just water was just flowing into it. We thought that it would be fine to just, you know, have a dip, like dip our feet into the water, but no. The minute we put our feet into the water, it took us about like, I don't know, for me it was like 10 seconds. I could not feel my feet because that was how freaking cold the water was.
Yeah, also I was one of the deeper parts. You reached all the way up to my crotch area. And after a while, I can't feel my legs. Forget about pins and needles. Immediately, I can't feel it. To get to the third path, basically, you have to go off trail. It's either go down the pipes, which is laid along the path, or you have to go and climb over the rock face. And once you reach the opening of the waterfall, you'll start to see a lot of people just gathering at the mouth of the waterfall. You're wondering like, whoa, what the hell is happening?
You would think that once at the entrance of somewhere it's super crowded, you would think that inside there is no way you can go in, grab a nice picture without anybody in the background. We realized that there were no more than about like 4 to 5 other people in the water with us, everyone else outside the water. That's because the water was just so damn cold.
So basically I tried, like, you know, screw it, this is for YouTube.
Like we came all the way to Greece.
Like a Braveheart moment.
Just
like,
5 seconds.
I took the plunge in, and that's when like I realized I can't freaking feel my body for that split second. In the end, our neighbors basically offered to help us. We had to like cling on to the side of the rocks.
It's like rock climbing, you know, except that you have no practice.
Like I was just like clinging on onto the rock face, looking up, and like why? Yeah.
But you know what? At least we still managed to get like good photos.
Yeah,
it's fine.
Really got that one clip, so you're gonna see it throughout this entire freaking video.
Yeah.
Because that was all.
Throughout our lives, it's gonna be that one video. We're never gonna do it again.
So anyways, we decided like enough cold temperature. We are in Greece for a reason.
After we went to the gorge, we went to the beach at the south. So I think the gorge, Kourtaliotiko Gorge and Damnoni beach are about like 15 minutes drive, so it's very near. So when we went down to the beach, it was really crowded by that point in time. The sun was scorching hot. Obviously, it is the best time to be at the beach to get a proper tan. And when we went there, we wanted to like, you know, take vlogs. But then they realized that there were people who were not wearing any clothes at all. I don't think they promoted it as a nude beach, but I think maybe it's a culture for them to not wear clothes at all, so we could see everybody in their birthday suits.
It is a very unique experience. You're definitely... I would say we would definitely do it again, but just thinking of going into the cold water just brings back a lot of trauma.
I feel like I would want to do that again another time in my life, because now I would be more prepared, you know what I mean?
So you have been warned, you know, be prepared. I hope that you found this tutorial, fuck. Anyways, I hope that you enjoyed this new format and you found our information and guides useful, and I will see you next week for a branding video. Ciao! Like, subscribe, comment. What you think about this new format? Bye!